Well, I wonder what we have here today. My second review, everybody. It was actually right after I made that video on recommending things. I just so happened to get a recommendation for this particular gun that I have with me today, and I am very happy. I have not gotten to shoot it yet. There will be a shooting portion of this review, but not for another couple videos because it's been raining lately and I haven't had time to actually get out there to the field. So we're gonna talk about this gun, and I want to say this is a review, but more of explaining some things because I want to talk about airsoft and BB guns and pellet guns as such force. And I think it gets a lot of people hurt and confused over these things. So first off, we're going to talk about this gun. So if you notice, it does have 6 removable BB cartridges, and the BB fits in at the top, not at the bottom, so it looks like a primer. It doesn't do that. I'm sorry. To open the cylinder of this, you need to press that, okay, and press up on the cylinder. It comes right out. It's not spring-loaded. It's all by hand. And this is a full metal construction of the exception of the handle. So keep that in mind. This is a nice blackened, I'm going to say blackened, not painted, blackened or blued steel here, or aluminum. It's metal. They don't specify which one. And the only problem, I'm going to skip straight to the problem so I can talk about all the good things about this gun, is the handle. I don't really like how the handle was put on. The handle is very, not loose, but where you open it to put CO2 in it, because this is a CO2 powered gun. It does that. You screw in your CO2, your handle flips back down and does that. Well, if you're not careful when you're shooting it, it'll open. See? I'm trying to make it open right now for my point. But when I was wailing it around, it happened to do that. So keep that in mind, that if you're not careful, it will fall off. And never pick up a gun like this. I'm holding the grips down there, as you can see, so it doesn't open. But that's about it on the things I don't like. Now let me get to the things I like about this gun. The top and bottom accessory rail for, of course, the laser or red dot or sight. I like the white dot, seeing how this entire gun is black. It can be a little hard to see the sights down there. So I like how it's white dot. I like that it's single action and double action, and I would not mind having to do that every time. But it also allows you to do this. So keep that in mind for shooting. For some fast shooters, you can go pretty fast using this. Or for some people, say you wanted to use this in a fast action drawing, it'll work for that too. So keep that in mind. I was really happy with the way that the cylinder is, because the cylinder is a full metal, just like everything else on this gun is full metal. It has a nice realistic feel to it. So if you ever watch FPS Russia and he uses the most powerful hand production handguns, you get that really cool sound that his gun makes when you load it. You get that kind of noise. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these rounds down in there, holding it between my knees. So they slide right down in there. Try keeping this upright. Oh, by the way, for safety reasons, this is the absolutely stupidest way to hold this gun. Most stupid. Because it's going to fall or something, it's going to fire. Just know it is. Get down in there. And now you have a realistic looking BB pistol. And I'm sure this review was horrible, just like my first one, but I'm still getting the hang of it. There's not much other I want to say about this gun. It does have the symbol and the writing on one side. And I know when I'm looking for a review, I really want a size comparison in my hand of how big this pistol is going to be, if it's going to have a small handle and a big body, or a small body and a big handle. Well, this is a Black Ops revolver, and they're made for all different kinds of hands, so it definitely fits mine, and I have big hands, so it fits my hand, so it's probably going to fit your hand, unless you're, I don't know, like a grown man. It may not fit your hand if you have big hands and you're a grown man, and because people that are normally grown men have bigger hands than a 14-year-old. So yeah, keep that in mind, that it fits my hands, and it'll probably fit your hands too, so don't have to worry about that. The trigger is nice and smooth. You're not going to have too much friction. It does have a bit of friction, but you know, it's not a real gun, so you don't have to worry about things wearing and tearing, because it has friction, because it's meant to have friction for a reason, for safety reasons and all. But I want to talk about airsoft and things that are not airsoft. This is an Air BB gun exterminator revolver. I put gun in there just to let you know. It's a BB gun. Airsoft and BB guns are different. And I know a couple people that when they buy things, they say, oh man, I thought it was airsoft. I'm pretty disappointed. It shoots metal BBs now, or it shoots pellets now. Well, I know this is not the case, but most airsoft guns, except for the really expensive ones, have an orange tip on it. And something some people don't realize is a lot of airsoft guns nowadays are not having those tips on there, so they just buy. You really have to look at the description of the gun before you buy it, because you're going to make the mistake. It's happened to me too before. When you're first getting into airsoft, you make the mistake of buying a steel BB gun. When I say steel, I mean the BBs are steel. When you buy a plastic BB gun, the bullets are plastic. The gun can still be made out of metal, but yet you can't shoot somebody with a steel shooting BB gun. So something I'd like to clarify, this is meant for putting holes in cans. I would never recommend shooting this at somebody unless there's possibly blank in there, if you're trying to use this for a movie or something. But this can easily kill, especially because it does have the notice that it can be used for pest control. So if it can kill a bird, I can kill a human. Keep that in mind. So whenever you're out in the field and you have the urge to shoot, don't shoot it at a person. You can wear it to an airsoft match, maybe at home, but I don't think you can actually take these into the arenas. You can wear it in an airsoft match at home, but do not shoot somebody with it, because you will cause serious damage to them. And I think that that's something that a lot of people don't realize is, oh well, Black Ops makes, you know, airsoft guns, and I can shoot people with that, or if this company does that and I can shoot people with it, you know, it won't kill them when I'm playing with them. Something people don't understand is the velocities are a lot different from a plastic BB to a steel BB. If I shoot a door with a plastic BB, it's going to leave a little dent in the door, not even noticeable. If I shoot it with this gun, it's either going to go straight through the door, and that's proven, or it's going to get jammed into the door, and you can tell how much more force it has. And you always see on YouTube and stuff, you know, I was really disappointed this wasn't an airsoft gun. Well, I'm sorry to be kind of mean, but it'll tell you right in or on the package when you go into the store or you're looking it up online. You know, it'll tell you exactly what it is. This is an Air BB 177 caliber steel BB gun. Steel BB. You see how it says steel BB right there? I hope you realize that. If this was an airsoft, it'd say airsoft. It'd say airsoft BBs. You know, this is an air gun. And I hope to get a airsoft gun. I do have the Black Ops 1911. I hope to get that in a review. Unfortunately, it's no longer working for me because it had an accident. It met the sidewalk. Actually, its clip met the sidewalk. The gun never breaks. That gun's made out of steel. but I'll show you the differences. I don't still have the package for it. I kind of blew that up literally, so I'll just have to explain it to you with the gun in comparison to this gun. But I hope you guys are starting to understand how some simple ways to identify what's airsoft and what's not, especially whenever it tells you steel BB right there. That's all I have to say. I hope I made some sense and helped you guys out with that. Problem is the fact that, especially when you're just looking down the barrel, you see there's another barrel down in there. Before you buy your gun and you want it to be airsoft, you want it to be steel BB, check with the company, and you can do this at the store. Check with any other gun made by the company. Then I want you to pick up the gun. If it's in a package, if it's locked, I'm sorry that happened. Walmart locks a lot of things. Try to pick it up, or have a guy unlock it. Even if you don't buy it, have one of the workers there unlock it, feel the weight to it, and if you can see through the packaging like this, take a look down the barrel, take a look at the packaging, okay, and I bet you on the back that it says, let me see, sorry, I got a little messed up. It'll say what caliber it is, like right there. So you know what caliber it is, so you cannot be mistaken. If it takes a little looking, you know, it's worth more than getting it home and saying, darn it, I didn't want this kind of gun. I wanted an airsoft, or I wanted a steel BB shooting gun. I mean, I know it takes a little bit more work than just picking up. I know you're excited, I know you forget things, but you need to look what you're buying before you buy it, because you make big mistakes. I knew this was a steel shooting BB gun, that's why I got it. I would have liked it to be airsoft, but I knew what I was buying whenever I bought it. So I hope you understand now how important it is to actually check what caliber and what you're buying before you buy it, because you'll make a lot of mistakes by buying guns with the wrong caliber. And trust me, getting shot by this thing, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna make you bleed. It could cause serious problems. And it even says on the back of that box, misuse of muzzle can cause serious injury or death. How about you read that? I hope you read that. I'm going to cut it here because I'm sure I'm getting annoying. But if you'd like me to redo this review, let me know. And send me some key points that I should review on this gun. The things you guys really want to see done on this gun. So that's it. I'll see you guys till the next video.